Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Johnny, and in this video we're going to be talking about ways to avoid discouragement on your YouTube journey. And whilst I still have your attention, can you hit that subscribe button and the thumbs up so I don't get discouraged? Okay, let's do this. I get it, we are all on the grind. As new or small YouTubers, we're either chasing the 1,000 subscribers, the 4,000 watch hours, or both. Add to that making and improving your content, it can really be overwhelming. It's also time consuming, thinking of the idea, creating the content, editing, uploading, getting a good title, writing out a good description, finding the right keywords, tags, and then a few days later, repeat. You feel me? No wonder so many people lose motivation after only a few months. It can be quite hard to keep yourself motivated, especially if you hit a hurdle along the way. Obviously not an actual hurdle, I'm talking about things that could cause us to stop creating content. What are some of the hardest things that you've had to deal with as a YouTuber? I asked a few YouTubers that exact same question.
Hey guys, we're going to answer a question here from MrJohnny25. And what's the hardest thing about being a YouTuber? For me, it's time. It's hard for me to find a lot of time to get my projects done, to spend quality family time. And how about you, Mom?
I think the hardest part for me is like try to come up with that creative topic every week.
Every week? And how about you, Noel? What's the hardest thing about being a YouTuber?
To subscribe it.
Too many videos?
Yeah.
Alright, so Noah likes to shoot too many videos. And how about you, Cole? What's the hardest thing about being a YouTuber?
Working on my gaming channel.
Working on your gaming channel?
Yeah.
Alright.
With my baby.
Alright, so welcome to Lava House Family. And we're a fun family channel. So come check us out. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
So what do I find the hardest about being a YouTuber? Well, it's being a mummy and a YouTuber. Since I have this little one, trying to find the time to film is really hard. I can't do it when he's awake because he's too noisy and fidgety. He's actually being very well behaved for a change today. But normally he's very noisy and very fidgety. And yeah, when he's asleep, it's like, how long is he going to sleep for once I've got set up? Normally he then wakes up, so it's kind of just trying to find the time really. It is hard, and I do have to blitz it when I get a moment of time to myself. I do have to literally like, okay, now I need to film, and I need to film as much as I can. Anyway, that's what I find the hardest. But why don't you see for yourself? Check out my channel, Mrs. Morrison, and you'll see I do mummy vlogs, you'll see... yeah, so just check out my channel and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Bye-bye.
So MrJohnny25, and you ask, what is the hardest thing since becoming a YouTuber? Well, I tell you, the hardest thing is the virus. The virus, yes, the virus. For a travel channel and not able to travel, that makes it very hard to come up with content. But hey, do I sit down? Do I cry about it? No, I find a way to make a negative into a positive. Let's explore your city. Let's find some old content from vacations in the past and make them fresh. Let's call it Throwback Thursdays. So there's no excuses. Cheers.
Welcome to my investigation. Your name is Mike the Puppet, right?
I thought this was a show. Are you sure you have the right person?
You look a little nervous. What's the matter?
Listen, maybe I was mistaken. I think I entered the wrong room.
Nope, you're here for a purpose. I need to ask you a question.
Please. No, I'm not comfortable.
It's not your choice, so tell me, what's the hardest thing you ever had to deal with since becoming a YouTuber?
If I answer, you let me go?
Maybe.
Okay, the hardest thing is to write my own script. It takes a lot of time and energy to develop. I'll also the editing, the man who behind these puppets, and then nobody watching.
Hey guys, I'm Jennifer.
Hey guys, I'm Justin.
And together we're the Wishlist family. What is the hardest thing you've had to deal with being a small YouTuber?
Yeah, I think the hardest thing is rolling with the punches. Uploading and being consistent with uploading your content, and also not focusing too much on the analytics. Like, we find it obviously very demotivating when we're loading stuff and the views, subscribers kind of aren't there, and it's just, you have to, rinse and repeat the entire time. So yeah, I think that's the most difficult thing. Jen, what do you think has been the most difficult thing that you've had to deal with being a YouTuber?
Most difficult thing I've had to deal with has to be juggling family life, house, work, just juggling life as it is, because being a small YouTuber, you really do have to hustle, and if you don't do the hustle, it's going to be hard to make it. So it's just hustling through life.
Can you relate to some of the things being said here? As small or new YouTubers, we all have things that we find difficult, even puppet struggle, so you're not alone. Before I forget, can I just say a very big thank you to the Lava House family, Mrs. Morrison, Viso's Travel, Puppet Short Films and the Wishlist family. You should definitely check out their channels. They've got some amazing content, and I'll put their links in the description box down below. So as you can see, there are lots of different reasons that can discourage us and knock us off course. What's the hardest thing that you've had to deal with since becoming a YouTuber? Put it in the comments section. You might be surprised to see just how many others share your pain. For many, it will be lack of time, not being able to afford equipment, worrying if your content will be watched by others. Will you be good enough in front of the camera? Or will you be able to handle experiencing hate or critical comments? Whatever the case, don't let it get you down. So how do we fight back from being discouraged? Well, hang around and I'll tell you. Number one, take the long view. Unfortunately, we humans struggle at times to practice this amazing quality, patience. We want things and we want it now. Discouragement generally occurs when what we think should happen doesn't align with what actually does happen. And in many cases, our expectations are so way unrealistic. I want monetization, I want a viral video, and I want $1 billion in the bank. I also want to be 6 foot tall and get all my hair back and have the physique of Dwayne Johnson. Well, I could dream too, right? If we take a longer view and relax our expectations a little, it can really help to decrease discouragement. The reality is, most things that are worthwhile take a lot of effort and time to come to fruition. So be patient. Number two, remember there is no such thing as failure. There is only education. When we feel like we failed at something, discouragement usually follows. If we've tried something with our channel and it didn't work, see it as a learning exercise rather than a failure. It's feedback. You learn from your mistakes and keep moving forwards. Number three, having a positive mental attitude. You need to visualize your goals in your mind. Write down what you want, then write down what you need to get there. Break it down into sections and tick them off as you achieve them. Think your ideas into existence. Number four, don't let your ego get in the way of your development. We need to be strong enough to handle constructive criticism and feedback. Don't be ignorant to accept advice. We can't always see the bigger picture, so listening to people on the outside can actually help us grow. Growth will always lead to happiness. And finally, number five, stop comparing yourselves to others. Yes, we are all on YouTube together, but we are all on our own unique path. A surefire, 100% guaranteed way to get discouraged is if you focus on others in a comparative way. And this is the reason why. We generally only see people's victories, their successes, their strengths. We see what they have and what we don't. We see why they are better than us. When we do this, we get discouraged and we feel sorry for ourselves. We don't always see their struggles, their fears, their setbacks, and their failures. So don't do it. It isn't empowering. Don't compare. So there you have it, guys. I really hope these points help you to stay well clear from ever getting discouraged and losing your motivation for your channel. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so you get front row seats for my next video. And if you're watching this in the premiere, thank you so much for being here. I feel so loved. All your amazing real-time comments really give this video a great start. But don't forget to leave a comment in the other section. Help me to make this video go viral. So as always, stay safe, be good, and I will see you in the next video.